Hello, all of you out there on YouTube. Hope you're doing well today. My name is Molly Hodge, and I'm the creator and 2D animation artist for Interface B. If you don't know what Interface B is, it's a small indie game I'm trying to create, and this Speedpaint is dedicated to the main character B. I thought I would do a Speedpaint, not just to show off one of the designs of the characters, but also as a chance to talk about the game and what we're working towards. So, the idea for Interface B started on June 5th of last year, when I made the first piece of concept art for the character. I wasn't even sure what the storyline was going to be at that point, but I thought it would be cool to make a game that had a retro sci-fi setting, and a completely black and white, grayscale style, like some of the old television shows that aired in the 60s. I grew up on a lot of these kinds of movies and TV shows, and I was really inspired by them and their quirky, improvised style. I liked how almost janky some of the early effects were, since you could kind of tell they were on a small budget, but weren't going to let that stop them. There's a sort of optimism about sci-fi series of the 60s that really appeals to me. I really didn't know until February of this year that I was going to actually try to make a fully realized version of this game, since I had kind of put it on the shelf for a while. But I came up with a good story for it, and certain events in my personal and school life gave me the confidence to give it a try. I did a lot of research into different cartoon styles of the 1960s, since that is roughly the time period the game is supposed to take place in. I decided to go for a more streamlined cartoon style to reflect the time. The kind of cartoons that were supposed to be made quickly for Saturday morning television slots. Those were the ones I often watched as a kid, so it seemed a good place to start. B's official in-game design is influenced by a number of characters from that era, but primarily the fashion styles that were popular for women in the late 50s, early 60s, and those imagined by the space age artists. The piece I'm doing right now is actually a bit more stylized than what she looks like in game. Her proportions are a bit smaller in the game since she's a fairly small character. I think the biggest challenge for me, since I'm hand drawing every single frame of animation, is making sure that her hairdo isn't too big, since she'll have to duck to avoid attacks in the game. So I always have to account for the beehive every animation I do and kind of exaggerate how she moves to keep it balanced. If you want to keep following the project and be notified of future updates and concept art releases, keep an eye on this YouTube channel, as well as the official Interface B Twitter and DeviantArt page. Link will be in the description. I know this has been a fairly simple illustration since I'm pooling a lot of time into creating the art assets for the game, but I don't know, maybe I'll make some stickers or a t-shirt design out of it sometime in the future when I get a Kickstarter page. Your viewership also helps promote the game, so any support helps. Be sure to check out the teaser trailer if you haven't already. I did a lot of the animation. Well, actually, I did all of the animation. Music, voice acting, all that kind of stuff. I'm quite proud of it, even though it's kind of, Well, anyway, enough rambling. Me and my team are slowly building up, and I can't wait to bring this wonderful game to life. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know I really enjoy what I'm doing, and that's the main motivation for making this game. If you want to, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd be happy to chat with anybody about any kinds of questions or anything. I always check the social media pages and DeviantArt. I'm always active on there, so if you have any questions, just write me something. I'll respond as soon as I can. But yeah, so again, my name's Molly, and this is my project. Thank you for watching. Bye.